Hey guys, my name's Steph from Botanist Cool. Today we have a special episode of Swapping Ink with Enki PNW. I'm gonna put all this information down in the description down below. But basically, what Swapping Ink is Enki's gonna take my main. I'm gonna take Enki's main, which you see is the Splatana stamper, and we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of Turf War to learn each other's mains, see what it's all about, and see if we get better at each other's mains and understand how the other person plays a little bit better. And that's going to be about it. I'm actually going to tell Enki that I've got the room open already. I got the passcodes up there. We're actually filming it on Enki's stream, believe it or not. Enki is live on stream, so you might hear him talking to his chat once in a while. It's actually the 19th of January, so you guys are seeing this like 4 or 5 days after. But hopefully we'll be able to do this with a lot more creators as well. And hey, if you're a mutual creator that I know and you want to do this with me one day, you know, hit me up. Let's have a little bit of fun there, yeah? I'm going to tell Enki that I sent him all the stuff.
What's up, gamer?
Hey there, gamer. How you doing today, Enki?
Incredible. How are you?
Incredible. Haha.
Haha.
Haha! I've got you in your web of puns.
Oh wait, you might have to add my
your new
my other account. Yeah. Let me
okay.
fetch that for you real quick.
Yeah, please do.
Cause I do.
Oh, multiplayer maps have been updated anyway, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Also, hi chat. My name is Steph. I'm Botanist Cool.
This is Steph/Botanist Cool, everyone.
Come join the fashion show. Enki is judging a fashion show with me. It's going to be a locker fashion show on February 19th. We have 5 contestants already, and 3 themes have been released: the Splatlands Wanderer, Monochrome, and of course the aspiring Splatoon idol. All you got to do basically is join my Discord, say hi, and say I want to sign up for the locker show. And if you win, you'll get a if you win one of the categories, which there are 5 categories in total, the 5th one will be revealed the day of. You're gonna get a gift sub to your favorite channel, and yeah, I mean that's really about it. We're just here to have fun, look at your lockers, and see if you guys are super fashionable locker designers.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Chat was saying Botanist was a little quiet. I turned you up.
Oh hell yeah.
How Botanist sounding now? Also, hello, Shadow Viper. Welcome to the stream.
Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna add you. So for people who are viewing my YouTube video when this comes out, you're gonna see this really weird thing called Quest Helper. I haven't done that in a while now, but I don't want to give anyone's number away, so I gotta do this. This was so planned out, guys. I promise. Exactly. So, I said that before I was gonna have a very cursed intro, and I do hope you guys are ready for this because all right. Anything cursed I'm about to say? I'm starting a regular battle. The battle's gonna be the same password as the one I just sent you a second ago, right? All right, so typical gamer boy intro. My name is Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with Enki PNW, and we are swapping ink. And yes,
oh god,
let's get into the mind of an asexual real quick. I went into this thing saying, okay, so we're gonna be swapping mains for our time here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be swapping mains, and all right, we're swapping mains. How can we make this sound fun? And I'm like, oh yeah, people say swapping spit, right? And I'm like, so that's probably not exactly what we're getting here. So let's just do swapping ink, and then people could make any assumption they want to based off the title, and then we could blame them for being the horrible person, not us.
Please stop talking.
I'm gonna.
For anyone who got past that intro, I am Enki. Today, Steph and I are swapping weapons. We are playing each other's. We are playing each other's mains. I'm ignoring 90% of what Steph says from here on out. So today, Steph will be playing my main of the Splatana stamper. I will be playing Steph's main of the tri-stringer.
Yep. It's It's gonna be something. I got a cup of miso here to enjoy that too.
Shadow Viper says you're gonna get me canceled, and I can't say I disagree.
That's the goal. Search Surf just like, I hate you. You're the worst stream ever. Most of what Steph said is cursed. Yeah, that's true.
True.
Hey,
that's
Luna.
just a normal.
Hey, Switch
that's
Surf.
just
Hey,
a normal
J-Cam.
chat. That's just a normal chat message for Switch Surf, though. Let's be real.
Oh god, miso's so good.
Miso, so good.
Miso thirsty. Miso want miso to drink.
They have a reflux and a Splatana stamper.
Oh god damn it. This thing sucks.
No, it's amazing.
How do you do this? Oh my god.
Lots of practice.
Yeah. I was
I'm
thinking
playing on 5-5 and getting lucky.
I was playing some of this on, I was playing this a little bit on the trial mode area.
Oh yeah?
And I was giving it a shot. And one thing I've noticed is that probably like every other Slayer weapon you want Ninja Squid on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you'd be like a little sneaky son of a gun. Got him!
Zipcaster? Did you trade? Nice trade.
Yeah, we traded.
This reflux is spam missiles.
I
I
mean-
am now marked.
It's not a reflux, it's a missile. That's the weapon. The main weapon is a missile on that one. Reflux is a
The main-
side weapon.
The main weapon is a missile charger.
Yeah, exactly. I actually never got into reflux, even though I love my bows. I never got into reflux. I could not get into it. Oh shoot! Ah, I thought I was doing something really cool. I missed.
Instead, you were just zipcasting.
I mean, yeah, I tried doing some cool zip casting. I almost got something cool done.
I'm challenging an E-leader, but the stamper got me. Heck. Let's just play the game with Dynamo. It feels so much better. Heck yeah, sir. Happy for you.
Dynamo? Oh god, I cannot do Dynamo. I cannot do Dynamo.
Dynamo is the one roller that I cannot play.
I just released a carbon roller video, which the carbon roller I've actually been quite enjoying, as everyone's voting for it on YouTube, just like to replay it. And I've been quite enjoying the carbon roller. It is a wild ride. That makes sense because like you don't have a ridiculous charge up time like you do with the stamper, and then you just use the little ink Spider-Man thing to just go whoop and you're done. You know.
Although the stamper's charge time is surprisingly not too bad.
No, not horrible, but I mean, you can't really beat zero there, you know?
True. Shadow Viper, you will be able to see Steph's smooth moves on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm putting this on YouTube because... Oh, beans! Ah! I'm putting this on YouTube because I usually don't have the energy to actually stream on Thursdays and Fridays. It's just way too much.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, I got... Hell yeah, I think I got 3 spots this round. I'm pretty happy with that, actually.
That did not go well for me. Being up against an E-leader scope that first round is really just not lucky at all.
That was close, guys. That was very close. They had 6.9 on their side.
Hey. GG's to the team that murdered us there.
Oh, yeah,
It is
big
very
time.
hard to face as a stringer. It really is, Luna. It really is, because it outranges you, which is your, like... Stringer is your... Range is your main, I think, asset with a stringer, as, you know, 2 stringer mains could tell me right now if I'm right or wrong. But
I'll disagree with that a little bit. I think the biggest asset as a stringer is the arc and the dip of your arrows. Because, yeah, you don't have as much range as an E-leader, but you know you could do that they can't? Get under them and shoot them from below a floor. You can shoot them from the other side of a wall if you're careful. I have gotten quite a few, like, I've gotten a lot of drop splats and a lot of drop chip damage, like Luna's saying in the chat right now. Just by literally shooting kind of from... Oh my god, there's 2 Splatana stampers. That's gonna show me up like no tomorrow. Just by shooting from below. Like, what's that one where there's like a, it's like an eelway alley, I think it's called?
Yeah, you'll tell.
Yeah. So what I'll do on that one is there's like a center area there. If I go to the bottom there, people are on the top, you're pretty easy able. You're pretty easily able to, you know, get them with a tri-stringer, so long as you're aiming at the right angle, at the right time, and you'll be pretty hidden because they can't shoot below the floor, but you can shoot around the wall and the roof.
True.
God, I'm already here, like, trying to do my normal Yeah, okay. I was up there with you, like, yeah, it's time to go long range. Like, nope, I can't do that right now.
Get out of here, dualies. Let's go.
Me and Big
Got
Seaweed. Me and
Is it
Big
big,
Big Seaweed.
big squeed.
Oh, Big Squeed. Everybody has a Big Seaweed. I'm like, okay. I like Big Squeed.
Oh no, the dualies came back.
Oh, you know what I can
They
do?
got their revenge.
Revenge of the Dualies.
Revenge of the dualies.
Like Revenge of the Sith.
You're zip casting all the way up there, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know where else to zip cast. I was honestly, and I would be like, you know, if I was them, I wouldn't expect someone to zip cast all the way up there.
Thank you, teammate. Held off this 52 long enough for our roller to take care of him.
That was a group effort right there, big time. Ah, beans! What? What? That was malarkey. I one push and next thing got what? Nice.
Got him. All right, let's do this. Oh no. Let's go. Get fucked. Oh wait, that's going on YouTube.
Oh,
I
I curse on my YouTube all the time. I'm not monetized. I don't need to worry about that yet.
Yeah. Nice wipe.
Even
for
then,
gaming.
you will get monetized if you curse a lot less than typical, which I do curse a lot less on YouTube than I do on stream. But I also just sod at YouTube. You don't know what the word sod means.
I don't know.
Well, I meant YouTube, not you. It's just the F-bomb, but in the UK, apparently.
Ah! I died at the end.
There we go. And... Oh, God, this is a good cup of miso. Hell yeah, let's go, baby.
Seth just over here slurping his miso.
Listen, the way YouTube is going, nobody's gonna be monetized soon. Exactly. No one's monetized on YouTube, Shadow Viper.
I went 6 and 2. Let's go.
I got #1 splatter apparently, and that's a load of bullshit. Like I got 4 splats. Why am I #1 splatter? That's very wrong.
Let's see. Let's check the app.
Yeah, like y'all got 11, 7, 6, and I got #1 somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Our roller got 11?
Oh,
That
sorry,
doesn't
I
make
said
sense.
splat a sister. Never mind.
A sister, okay. It's like that, yeah, you're 100% right. That does not make sense. Oh, I can't look on the app because, this is my second account.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that too, but, this is my stringer account. It's my stringer and charger account. How do you feel with the Splatana app for 2 games?
Still don't like it.
Still don't like it, that's fair.
See, there's a lot of weapons. Like I found a very nice balance with the Explusher as an example when I was exploring around. I like the Explusher actually comparative.
I love that you exclusively call it the Explusher.
Wait, what's it supposed to be called?
Explusher.
No, it's the Explush. Sploosh! Oh, I took down Zambo nice and easy. That was really cool. You get some pretty good long distance combos with this weapon, I'm kind of noticing.
You really can.
But you just gotta be careful. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, let's go. Actually, that's a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
But, yeah, so I like the Explosion quite a bit, honestly. The Tri-Slosher wasn't bad. I enjoyed it, like the Tri-Slosher has something very similar to the Tri-Stringer, where you could definitely get this, like, corner thing, right? Where if you're on the ledge, and you're on the lower part of the ledge, you will be significantly more protected than you imagine you are. And you could really hit up with an angle and just like kind of. I saw it. That was brutal.
I should have hid before I tried to.
Yo,
jump out,
I spotted Agent 3, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just kind of appeared and I was like, "You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes." Something like that, right? I don't know. I don't know jazz.
Oh,
that was brutal. Yeah.
I got the assist though. We're good. Research, hi.
Hey there, Research. How you doing today?
Research the gamer in the chat. Oh shoot.
Oh! Oh, that's cathartic as hell.
Are you kidding? I was so far back from the soccer bush. What the hell?
I will say this. What I'm really enjoying about the Splatana Stamper is that when you do get a splat, there's a nice sound.
Yes.
That's such a cathartic sound. It's so good. It makes you feel like you have murdered another Inkling. Horribly so.
Got my revenge on the Octobrush.
I want to call Zambo here, the guy with the roller on the other team. I want to call him the Zamboni. Because like that's what a roller is, basically. It's like a Zamboni. But with ink instead of ice.
True.
We're doing good research, right?
Not the slosher! I keep dying in the last second of these fucking games, dude. It's bullshit.
Gotta blame the birds, man. The birds are messing with the Wi-Fi. The birds are messing with the Wi-Fi and the electronic signals between you and like your controller and the Switch.
True, has to be.
No other logical explanation.
Since birds aren't real, you know.
What even is a bird?
Are you sure that birds?
Have you even
open your eyes? Well, there's a Zamboni if it had a gun strapped to it and could press a button to go invisible.
Yeah, as a former hockey player, I can confirm most Zambonis, especially in Florida, had guns strapped to them.
Yeah, that makes sense, you know? It's a very Florida thing. It's a very Eastern Washington thing, too, let's be real.
I do like bringing this up because I don't know how many people here are familiar with the horrible state that is Florida, which has done some heinous fucking things recently.
The horrible... Wait, we have a botanist and not a botany.
No, oh my god, we have a botanist and not a botany. Let's go! That is so cool.
This is insane.
That is so cool.
Insane.
Next, we're gonna have not a Pacific Northwesterner. That is so cool. Oh my god.
This is truly a magical moment.
Anyways, I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware of the horrible place known as Florida, but back when I was a young lad in Florida, one of the things we did, and sometimes people think it's an actual it's a lie that I'm saying. It's not. We had alligator attack preparation days and safety drills.
That's
so
fantastic.
For an entire day, we would be taken out of class. It was a day, or it's like most of the day. We're taken out of class, and there would be an instructor there to teach us how to prepare ourselves in case of an alligator attack. Which obviously included going through a little like jungle gym-esque thing of like, you know, going side to side and zigzagging and knowing what happens when an alligator catches you and does the death roll and how much pain you'll be in and all that good stuff, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That is some information. TM.
Yeah. It is information. So those are some of the best days because we didn't have to do school. Not that Florida schools really amount to anything anymore, but you know.
You know.
But yeah, those are some good times. Ooh, I kind of jumped all over the place. Of course, Florida would have something like that. Oh yeah, 100%. They decided like, yeah, they're like, oh yeah. So alligators, a minor threat. You know, typically a lot less alligator deaths a year versus the gun deaths. You know, it's okay. We're gonna.
You didn't have school shooter drills?
No, I was a little too young for that.
Really?
I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't as like horribly. To put it horribly, like it wasn't as centric in the media back when I was in elementary school and stuff. I mean, I think in high school we had a few, but like, yeah. You pretty sure an alligator? Alligators are vicious fucking creatures, dude. Like, I used to handle alligators professionally, and I love them. They are my cute little baby boys.
Get him, Seth. Let's go.
I know. That was so exciting. Like, I did legitimately like enjoy handling those alligators, but those are the vicious little fucks. You do not trust them. They say, hey, I got you chicken nugget. No, they got you death, baby. That chicken nugget is coated with death.
If there's one thing I know about alligators, it's that they'll walk up to you and to trick you, they'll say, hey, I got you a chicken nugget.
A singular chicken nugget.
That's the one thing they teach you in alligator school.
Oh, yo, let's go. That's 2%. Nice.
Overall splatter, 2 games in a row.
I got number one enemy
out
splatter.
this bow, baby.
I got number 1 enemy splatter, baby. Let's go. I'm pretty happy with that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I got 7 splats. Let's go.
Why are my captions being weird? Should I reset them?
I don't know. Wow, not a botany kicked ass.
Whew. Not a botany did well. But I did weller. 8-3, I'm happy with that. That's 2 8-game splats in a row. 8 splat games in a row. Wait, you on a new account? Yes, research. This is my stringer and charger only account.
Backline account. Will you do Nautilus and shit on there? Like Splatlings?
I don't have fun with Splatlings. I might try out Hydra every once in a while, but fair. I'm gonna try to stick with just chargers and bows.
A few episodes ago, I did heavy splatling, and that was actually a lot of fun.
Heavy's a good one.
Heavy was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Out of all of my like let's learn videos, I pleasantly enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would. Especially the rollers. Like I did not think I'd like the big swing. I enjoyed the big swing. I enjoyed the carbon roller. I enjoyed the tri-slosher a lot. And if I don't remember the name of the weapon I used, then it was like negligible in my brain. 10th Umbrella was surprisingly pleasant on 3.
Yeah.
I still think it should have an ink wall for the ultimate defense build, but you know. I know there was a Splatoon 2 10th Umbrella that had ink wall, which was just ridiculously broken, in my mind. Like that's
Heavy goes hard. Heavy goes hard. But yeah, ink wall on 10 is it's just crazy. You want to block off an alleyway?
Now I think the tri-stringer should get ink wall.
I think it'd be fantastic. Set an ink wall up and shoot from behind it. Yeah,
I think tri-stringer should definitely get an ink wall. I think that'd be a really cool way to build tri-stringer. Get beans. I think that'd be a really cool way to build tri-stringer personally. Ink wall intent is funny, but it's terrible for people who are facing it. Yeah. I like using that one a lot in Splatoon 2 personally.
Get away, get away, get away.
I don't remember which build that was, but or which company, which in-game company had that one.
Nah. Okay, I got the trade. Woo! I shot this stamper so many times, this ultra stamp. They threw their stamp at me and killed me, but luckily my exploding bolt took them out after.
Ah, beans! I thought I got this guy. No, he had a roller. That's a dynamo roller too. Okay. I think the weapon I was most underwhelmed with trying out and trying to learn was the Snipe Rider.
Yeah, it's
a cool concept.
It's a weapon, all right.
It's a cool concept. I don't know. Like, I like it, but I'm just not accurate enough to pick people off when they're already damaged.
Yeah.
Nice, got a splat. I am getting better with this weapon. Am I good? No. Am I getting better? Yes.
That's all that matters. Ah!
Sorella 10, thank you very much.
Experience. Today, if I want my Dynamo Splat Bomb back. Fair.
I think we lost that one, thank you.
Maybe a little bit.
There's a gut feeling there, bud. There's a gut.
It's hard. Like, neither of us are playing a painting weapon either, so.
No, not at all.
Let's be real. This is about the kills, not about the paint.
Yeah. I think I got like 5 splats there. I got 1. Never mind. Oops. I guess I got a few assists. Oh, I got freshness on this sucker. Okay.
Let's go. Well done.
Game, you don't need to baby me that much. I know I'm not that good. I do think Ink Vac is actually a fantastic addition to the Brella, though. I'll say that much. I think it's an absolutely fantastic addition to the Brella.
It works very well in 10. Its current build is pretty fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
Son of a gun.
Heckity heck.
I'll make a new room, and because we're in the future in my video, you won't be able to tell. You won't know what the password is, so you can't come in and sneak into our room. Ha ha ha.
Unless I leak it.
Unless you leak it.
I won't. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Will he or won't he?
You only have like 1 friend on your list, it looks like.
Oh yeah, that's true. No one can even snipe it right now.
Yeah, no, okay, you have 1 friend.
Yeah, it's you.
All by myself.
We're alone together.
Don't wanna be all by. I'll say one of the coolest things was I hope Tank gets curling bombs. That'd be really cool. One of the coolest moments I had with the tri-stringer, it was just like one of those random moments you see every once in a while. There was a I don't remember if it was a swiper or if it was a stamper, but basically what happened was they were going on top of like one of the walls or something. I'm joining them on top. I'm jumping over them and I'm shooting down. I got an assist. I got like a hit on the person in front of them. They took them out, but it just felt so freaking anime. It was great.
That's awesome. We're up against gay popcorn.
Damn, we're gonna lose.
True. Okay. I'm going for jump shot directs this round.
Jump shots are probably your more accurate option for the tri-stringer because when it goes horizontal, they tend to spread a lot more than the vertical ones do. The vertical shots tend to be a lot more accurate.
True. I almost got my vertical shot.
Oh!
Right off the bat.
I just charged right into the freaking water.
Nice.
Because I forgot that like charging your weapon and charging your shot makes you move a little forward.
Oh yeah, if you aim forward with it.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, teammate. I was in trouble.
Ah, the blobber got me.
Man, we gotta paint.
Yeah, I'll say this. I do not think this is a good weapon for my just normal everyday playstyle. For Salmon Run, I actually like this weapon. But that's Salmon Run. It's not PvP. Which...
Jump out, jump out, jump out.
As we all know, PvP is very shooter biased.
Paint up and paint out.
Oh, beans.
Got gay popcorn. Got a double? Got a triple? Where's
Let's
my quad?
go.
I'm hungry. Yeah, you get it. Okay, I didn't get my quad, but I got another triple.
Oh! Give me that double, baby! Let's go!
We're going crazy!
Oh, okay, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Shit!
No! Oh my god, I got Kate Popcorn as they snuck up behind me! Oh, that was wild!
20 seconds. Paint up, we got this. Ah! They're on our plat!
Ah, beans! Blobber got me.
Shit! Damn, we had a good push.
GG.
We had a good push.
You tell me no long. We sang a sad song just to turn it around.
Say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. Work on your smile, then you go for a ride.
Cause we had a bad turf.
Have fun, Surf. Thanks for hanging out, gamer.
Later there,
Damn.
Surf.
We lost to gay popcorn, and honestly, respect.
We knew it. We knew it was gonna happen. We absolutely knew that was gonna happen. 100%.
I went 6 and 2. I kind of went hard.
I went 4 and 6. I kind of went the exact opposite. That being said, I have to get up closer to actually use this weapon. Like, this is like one of those JoJo moments where it's like, oh, you come close to me. It's like, I can't beat your ass if I don't come close to you. And then I get my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Here I am with Splatana like,
awesome.
here I am with Splatana like, JoJo, you dare come close to me. And literally anyone else comes and kicks my ass.
Look at our comp.
Great. Fantastic. Oh god, yes. Everyone could show me up. You know, I'm just gonna paint this round. I think that's what we're doing, right?
That's the vibe.
I think I'm just gonna paint this round. Oh god damn.
This blob is trying to rush our plat. Ah. We're against the most fucking aggressive teams right now.
I mean, this just feels like Turf 4 normally, honestly.
I would not know because I do not play Turf 4.
Oh, too good for us, huh?
Yeah. No, I just don't find it I just don't find it fun.
Hey, French bread.
What's up, French?
See, when I first do like one of the learning a weapon videos, I always do Turf War. But when I do the second one, the revisiting one, which I've just started this week with the carbon roller, I do 1 or 2 Turf Wars to get back up to it, and then I go right into ranked. See how I do in ranked. To you know, switch it around a little bit, have a little bit of fun there.
I love that. Yeah, I got him! Let's go! That was my vertical direct, baby!
Oh, Jesus! I think I did Ink Brush too, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did do Ink Brush.
So far haven't been like...
Let's go, Blob.
I haven't been cursed with like an E-liter vote yet from everyone, but yeah. Enki, I've become what I swore to eradicate, a Charger main.
Let's go, French. I love Chargers. I love Charger mains too. I become what I swore to eradicate. What a sentence.
You were supposed to bring balance to the ink, not leave it in darkness. I loved you, French bread. You were a brother. God, I know I'm messing up. I can't exactly remember what the quote was there. I really am trying, but you know, word finding's a bitch with long COVID sometimes.
I would help, but I've never seen the movies.
Yeah. Actually, so here's the funny thing. So, let's get completely off topic here, which is something I definitely don't do all the time, right?
French, that's awesome.
Oh, did we win?
You
No,
getting off
we got
topic?
close.
Not a chance.
I am, or I was. I'm not really big. I'm not into the. I stopped interacting with the franchise because I just dislike Disney becoming a monopoly. Not to get too political, as if we haven't already been political. But
what is a politic?
What is a politic? But it's one thing I just don't sincerely enjoy is, you know, Disney being a monopoly. So I haven't interacted with Star Wars so much recently. But I remember I was talking to another person who just hated Star Wars. Or never hated, but just you know, people are always like, oh, you haven't seen Star Wars? You're missing out on life. You know, like, they got sick of it, so they never fucking touched it after that.
Yeah?
This is Elijah, by the way. So I'm just talking to Elijah. And Elijah goes like, Steph, the way you bring up Star Wars, which is not being a total fucking dick about not watching Star Wars, actually makes me want to consider watching a little bit of Star Wars. I'm like, yeah, I mean, on your own time, go for it. Like, when I talk to Elijah about Star Wars, half the time it is about my obsession with starship design, 100%. The other half of the time, it's all about, you know, the interesting characters that are usually revealed in the... Oh, God, my something or another is just doing nothing. That's great. Oh, I got that one. But, you know, it's always about the character or how the characters work or how something's, like, really mess with the lore a little bit. Like, one of my favorite things to talk about is Knights of the Old Republic's view of the Force, you know? Where one of my favorite parts about it is that the movies are very...
Oh! I just hit the sickest shot! Let's go!
You just what?
I just hit the sickest shot!
Oh, I missed it on your stream. I just looked over.
I'm sorry, the roller was in midair and I hit a vertical direct on them.
Let's go!
Alright, sorry, go on.
No, it's all good, it's all good. Because one of the things about, like, you know, the Force is obviously, like, based off of the Christian Holy Ghost, right? So a lot of people are, or you can interpret it as such, right? So a lot of the talk about the Force in the movies and obvious games and shows and comics and all that good stuff is about as a positive thing that helps people and stuff, right? Yeah. But one character named Darth Treya, and people who will also know her as Kreia the Jedi Master, she's also a Sith Lord, it's wild. She is a character who believes the Force is bad, yet she uses it. Which is really cool to see that she's very much along the lines of... she's very much along a very interesting... I actually created a lawful evil character for D&D based off of her, because I like how she views the Force a lot. She views the Force as a despicable thing that that asserts its will over the galaxy. And her entire purpose in the game is to destroy the Force by using you, the main character, who is a wound in the Force, to destroy it. Right? So this goes contrary to, like, all of Star Wars before, which is always like, oh, the Force is so good, there's balance, it's all great. And for the first time, Star Wars is actually calling into question the morality of the Force. Because, like, obviously there's Kreia outright saying the Force asserts its own will, it takes away freedom from living creatures, which throughout the game you do kind of see that, but also you kind of see how both the light and the dark side of the Force are inherently bad and good. which is a really wild thing to see. Like, not to continue off my lore information. If you ever need to stop me, just say Steph, stop.
Steph, stop. That was an incredible game for me. Steph, go.
And we won. We kicked ass in that game too, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Number one spot. I'm still getting number one spot history. I'm playing a slaying weapon. Okay.
We've switched roles because I feel like, you know, Stringer is definitely an assist weapon.
Yeah, but you're slaying, and this is a slaying weapon, and I'm assisting.
Bro, I went 8-1 that game.
5-3. Hey, finding the positive though. I'll say that much.
Let's go. All right. Back to the Force.
Yeah. So as an example, one of the coolest things when you go to the planet of Nar Shaddaa, the first thing that happens is you meet a person, right? And the person goes, "Oh, please, can you spare me 50 credits?" Which is the monies. And you can say yeah, or you can say no. And the thing is, if you say yes, right? Kreia, the Jedi Master / Sith Lord. She's not been revealed to be a Sith Lord yet, but she's the Jedi Master. She goes, "Why'd you do that?"
Spoiler alert!
I know, right? It's like a 20-year-old game at this point. She goes, "Why'd you do that?" And you go, you have a variety of answers, but typically, you know, you can say like, "Oh, because, you know, I felt like it was good to help him," or yada yada yada. And she goes, "Well, the thing about what you've done now is you've given him unearned rewards, right? You have, at this point, essentially made him the envy of those in this dark, twisted area that wish to abuse him through your kindness, right?" And then you see a cutscene where he is actually mugged. What happened?
I just hit an insane shot.
Let's go.
It's fine. It's normal now, you know?
Yeah. So you see that through your kindness, you have hurt him. And what happens is she goes, while it is a good thing to make sure that people can stay safe, you always want to think before you act, you know? Sometimes an open palm does more damage than a closed fist, is her lesson there.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, this is a very interesting lesson. It's a very different take on the Force and the light side. If you say no, she goes, your character goes a little bit more cruel than you probably intended. And she goes, "Why'd you do that?" And you go, "Well, it's not his reward to get. You know, he has done nothing for it, right?" And she goes, "Do you realize what you've done, though? You have sown darkness into this man's heart, and now when true help is offered to him, he will not be able to recognize it due to your cruelty, and it will lash out and be harmful. So no matter what, whether you donate or not to the man, there's a lesson to be learned of thinking before you act. If you act cruelly, you've spread cruelty in her words, and she says that is a horrible thing. She is not a Sith Lord in terms of being cruel. She's a Sith Lord in terms of how she views the Force, which is a very interesting way of thinking about it, as a tool more than as a life force. And she is a little bit evil as a treat, obviously, but but like if you do good, you get chastised for doing good recklessly and harming people through that good. If you do evil, you get chastised for doing evil and harming people through that evil, which is which is the most, I guess, nuanced Star Wars has ever been, and I really appreciate that. Until obviously like Andor and stuff have come out, and some of the newer stuff, which has been purposely trying to get off the vibe of the Force is not black and white, neither is this universe or galaxy. But that's what the movies portray, just black and white, good versus evil, when in reality, there's a lot of really cool takes you could do if you're a creative writer and not just Disneyfying everything for Star Wars. And I think Knights of the Old Republic did it really well. So I remember when I was making my character for D&D, I listened to a 3-hour video essay on Kreia and her views on the Force to prepare my character, and it was a glorious... It was a glorious video.
3-hour review?
Everything I said gets more into depth in the actual game. It's wild. I got like 4 spots there. I'm proud of that. Sith Lord.
Made of bananas. Thank you very much. I'm actually recording a YouTube video with our friend Botanist Cool right now. So if you like all the Star Wars and other talk, please go check them out. And check them out on YouTube too.
I'm the Star Wars nerd. Hello.
True.
Yeah, I mean, she is a Sith Lord because she does use the dark side of the Force. She uses the Force as a tool, and she uses it as a way to bend the will of the Force, right? That's the primary difference between, I think, the Jedi and the Sith is not always intent. It's whether or not you have therapy. Legitimately, actually speaking. Fucking legitimate. If the Jedi had therapy, Anakin would have never turned to the dark side. Let's be real, right? If the Jedi actually were like, hey, let's give these people therapy. Let's give these kids therapy. That way, when we literally abduct them from their house, they could grow up to be properly functioning adults. You know? Anakin would not have gone to the dark side. That's all I'm going to say. The Jedi are a fucked up cultish religious organization that has exercised its power over the government and has descended its lapdog for far too long and has become extremely dogmatic and horrible. The Sith are no better, but I mean, the Sith are worse in obvious ways. The Jedi are just pawns of the Republic at some point or another. Literally, they went from peacemakers to becoming generals and militarized in a single movie. Like, come on. Like, literally, the Jedi were freaking duped from the beginning. Oh my god.
So true, bestie. Finally finished all my X-rank qualifiers. Good mode, TBH. X is fun.
Oh, congratulations, getting on X-rank. I have not done X-rank. I do not have the skill to do X-rank. I'm still trying to get up to S. I simply do not play enough to get into X rank. Oh, beans.
Yeah, it's a dedication all its own.
Mm-hmm. God, you know what I've wanted to do for a while?
Film a video with your best pal Enki.
Yes, that is true. In fact, I was gonna say, Enki, do you want to talk about death in the video one day?
About death?
Yeah.
I mean, considering I just read the first 2 volumes of Death Note for the first time, yes, I'd love to.
I was actually considering making a quest helper soon, like trying to revive quest helper, but without the D&D excessive references. You know, make it more game system neutral. Talking about the Plane of the Dead, because I love how I formed my Plane of the Dead, or the astral plane in my world. So did my players, but a lot of people have so many different views on how the Plane of the Dead should be viewed, and it's always so cool to basically be like, talk about death. How do you form the world of the dead in your world, and what inspirations do you take from it? Because I obviously took inspiration from the River Styx a little bit.
That's cool.
But I also took inspiration from a little bit from the Adventure Zone's astral plane, as well as just lighthouses. Just lighthouses.
just lighthouses.
Just lighthouses, yeah.
Speaking of lighthouses, we just rewatched Annihilation.
What's Annihilation?
The other night. It's based on a novel by Jeff Vandermeer, which I actually really think you would like.
Okay.
Both the movie and the book, because there's a lot of nature and a lot of cool like botany things in it.
Ooh.
Based on this like science fiction world. I actually think I'm squid bagging this fucking hero shot.
Wow, toxic.
Exactly, very. But Annihilation is incredible. Essentially, the setup of it is that there's this zone where like a meteor type thing has hit the Earth.
A danger zone.
And exactly, yeah. And it creates this zone of like, they're not sure if it's radiation, they're not sure how alien it is or what happens in there, but this scientific team is trying to send people in. That hero shot that I bagged was my 1 kill that game.
I got 1 kill too.
The zone, they're sending in different teams, so they've sent in a lot of military teams to investigate what the fuck is going on in here. Mm-hmm. And it all begins at this lighthouse, because that's where the like alien type meteor hits.
Oh.
But the story is about a woman whose husband went into the zone. It's called Area X, and her husband was part of the last mission, and he comes back which is not common to come back from Area X.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's about her going in with a team of all women. So I think it's 5 women that go in, and she's the biologist.
Cool.
That goes in. So it's insanely cool. The book trilogy is in my top 3 trilogies I've ever read, and the movie does an incredible job of not following the book exactly,
but taking the best parts of it, kind of deal.
Yeah, because if you follow, one of the coolest things about this book is that there's parts of it that I think if you asked 30 people to read it and asked them all like what they thought of it,
you hear different responses.
You would get 30 different responses.
That's kind of cool.
And
yeah.
Because of that, I think it's really cool the direction that the directors and the writers took to adapt it into like a single film. Like they really did like truly incredibly with it.
I'm gonna have to take a gander at that then. I need more things to listen to while I work, anyways. Also,
it's got Natalie Portman in the movie.
Oh, yeah, we got Princess Amidala herself, Queen Amidala. See, the reason why I thought about lighthouses was because I actually base a lot of my dungeons at D&D off of just things I vaguely like, including lighthouses. So I had a lighthouse called the Infinite Lighthouse. That was a dungeon into the astral plane.
Nice. Fuck with that.
Yeah, it was really good. But I remember actually the first time I introduced the astral plane, right? I was with a group of friends who I'm no longer really talk to a lot, but one of the people just, too many consequences, he was gonna die, right? So he did die. And he died because he took the name of a noble and besmirched it, basically, by committing identity theft.
Nice.
So he read a letter and died. And he expected just to be dead, unceremoniously dead, right? And I go, as you die, you take a look down and look at what remains of your body on the raft that you had been escaping the island from. He's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing now? I'm like, just chill. And as you look down, you see a man standing next to you. He is probably on the older side. You definitely say he's a silver fox for sure. But he's definitely a little bit on the older side. Looks a little exasperated, but not quite disappointed, but more along the lines of, okay, here's another one. And he greets you and he says, hello. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, whatever the player's name was. And they go, do I know you? He was like, no, not in this format. You do not know me. You certainly do not. But I just wanted to say, well, welcome to death. We have filled out your paperwork and everything, so you're ready to come on in. And as long as you cause no problems here, you should have a really relaxing time. And the person goes, wait, what do you mean cause problems? And he goes, well, cause problems. Well, you don't know. You've never died before, but, cause problems here and there. I honestly think you're going to be fine. I think the moment you get down there, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and you're just going to kind of relax. And the player is really confused. The character's really confused, and he goes, honestly, I can't really spend too much more time with you, so boop. And he taps the head of the character, and the character turns into a small ball of light and descends into the ocean, which at that point, the character perceives the ocean as being an ocean full of millions and millions and millions of different colored lights all flying around, which is the astral plane. Now,
whoa.
This astral plane, their color then joins in the rest of the colors, and these players never see the astral plane ever again. And another party of mine,
oh no,
they go into the Infinite Lighthouse. And as they go into the Infinite Lighthouse, they're going up and up each and every level. The world gets more translucent, right? Okay. So the walls of the lighthouse start disappearing. The world gets more translucent, and they can start seeing outside of the lighthouse's walls, which they then see an ocean full of millions and millions of different colored dots. They don't know what this is yet because it's just they're in this weird magic lighthouse. And there's an invisible creature hunting them in this weird magic lighthouse. Right?
Oh, God.
So they have to go through things, and eventually one of the characters casts Fairy Fire, if I remember correctly, the spell, which allows you to outline any creature that you are able to see. So they had to find a way to see the creature, then they were able to outline it. And after they outlined it, they were able to see it for like the very end of time. There we go. They're able to see it for a good portion of time.
Hi, Bree. Welcome in.
Hey, Bree.
Splat.
So they were able to see it for a good portion of time afterwards. They defeated it, and they couldn't find a way out. So eventually what happened was one character starts getting a very familiar feeling. And this character had actually been something called a farrier. A farrier was someone who had worked for death on a contract position where they would go and ferry souls that had died into the afterlife. And provide them a kind of like Spiritfarer, and provide them a last few days to be comfortable and accept their death, right? So she starts feeling, she goes, oh my God, this place feels very familiar. Are we back in the astral plane? You know, am I back here? It's been a very long time. Or to her, it's been a long time. She doesn't have any memory of the time she had been a farrier, for good reason. So as she starts trying to figure out what's happening, a man, a little on the older side, with a definitely like a silver fox, appears and goes, "Oh, I did not expect to see you here again, Narisha." And she goes, "Oh my God!" And everyone's like, "Wait, who's this?" And Narisha goes, "This is my old boss, Death." And I'm just like, yeah. So after, basically, what happened is the entire astral plane is just a literal ocean of ethereal energy with souls spinning in it, communicating and learning from one another endlessly. That's what every individual light is. And so Nerja and several other characters who eventually did become farriers for a short period of time to complete one of their quests had to ferry a lot of souls here, including some of the souls of their loved ones who died. Or one person had to ferry the soul of the person who killed his mother.
Oh.
Because, you know, it was also a test for him as a farrier, as well as a test for the character, you know? Which Death had to like trust the character and all that stuff, but like,
yeah.
It was a really interesting way of showing that Death isn't just, you know, heaven, hell, etc. But I had a lot of fun showing that this is like an endless plane of endless consciousness where people could communicate post-death. And it was one of my favorite ways that I've interpreted death in my D&D games. And the coolest thing about it is, no matter where in my world you die, that death follows. The farriers could be in spaceships. The farriers could be in gondolas. The farriers could be in cars or boathouses or whatever. It's whatever their world, whatever they are used to, and whatever communicates with their soul the most, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
So I really just enjoyed making the astral plane itself, and there was a few fights and stuff in the astral plane. They did rescue a soul from the astral plane to go help defeat the big bad evil guy, which was a lot of fun. And Death did basically admit that one, he's not the first Death, and there have been many others. He's been Death for about 10,000 years.
Damn.
And two, he's technically not the boss. The astral plane is his boss. He's just kind of like middle management and a secretary for the astral plane.
Amazing. Incredible. He's just the middleman.
Yeah, no, Bree, 100%, golf cart is an option. If you were a
farrier on a Vespa. No, golf cart.
Yeah, golf cart is an option. I'm pretty sure that the character actually chose, so the characters actually had a boat in the game, right? Yeah. So the character who later became a farrier to complete a quest, who had to ferry the person who killed his mother, was actually their ferrying boat was the boat they had in real life.
That's cool.
As an example. The only difference was the sails were slightly different. To resemble the fact that, there was... and they had like a very special lantern from Death himself. But yeah, they actually were able to talk to Death and be like, "Hey, Death, we're doing a bit of a research project. Can you help us out?" Death's like, "Yeah, sure, I can." if you do me this solid and be a farrier. And the reason why farriers don't remember their time as farriers is because gotta be traumatic as absolute fuck.
True.
Like, here you are working as a farrier for, because like I think Nerja's ferrying was about 500 years worth of ferrying, right? But she didn't remember any of it because, you know, death took those memories away from her. Let her kind of go with the gut. Like you leave with the gut. You can never unlearn what you've learned in your soul, but you can definitely you can definitely get away the conscious trauma from it, right?
Of course.
And I think the character who became a farrier only did it for like 30, 40 years. So each farrier has a very different, you know, way of ferrying, as well as a different way of interacting with those they ferry. The guy who became a farrier actually failed and did not ferry for long because he ended up actually killing a soul.
Oh my god.
But yeah, sign me up though. I was like, sign me up. I want my ethereal golf cart.
Get out of our base, bitches.
But yeah, I was just like, I want to talk about death. I want to make a video on death for D&D. I do.
Hell yeah.
And I was like,
that fucks.
I don't know. Here's the thing. I hate pre-scripted content. I really do. I can't do it. It's just, it takes too much out of me. Especially since I don't have the time to create that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want to talk as if I've already had pre-scripted content. But I'm only really good at rambling.
Hey, sometimes your rambles sound pre-scripted.
Thank you.
Be real. I mean, sign me up though. I love it. Such a great topic. Just freestyle. We'll listen. Hell yeah. That's 100%.
That's exactly what I want to do for myself. I think death is, I think, the next topic I want to touch. I think I want to just get guests for all my future Quest Helper ones, so I can actually have a roundtable conversation and do exercises on world creation.
Ooh, double to finish it off. But yes, I would absolutely love to be part of that.
Oh hell yeah!
Sounds fantastic.
I'll have to make a new astral plane for that episode. Oh my god, we won that one.
I think so. That feels like a good one to end off on me, right?
I agree. Yeah.
That was freaking fantastic. What did you learn about the Splatana stamper?
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, very true.
Here's what I learned about the Splatana stamper. In reality, I think for a Splatana stamper, I don't think you need to focus on anything like ink saver or anything like that. I think it's going to be nice to have. I don't think it needs to be a focus. I definitely think depending on how you want to play, you're going to want to get some of that special charging up. That way you can get that special up to kind of move around. You want to focus on, I don't think you need last ditch effort, but you're definitely going to want some ninja squid. I think you're definitely going to want whatever that thing is. It's like the secret jump. That way people don't know when you're jumping from place to place.
Yes.
I do not know what you need for the head because I don't remember all the ones that are on the head. For the sub abilities, I mean, yeah, I don't think you need Ink Saver much. If you want to make your bombs go out even further, I guess. No, you don't need Sub Saver because you can already throw 2 out pretty easily.
Yeah, burst bombs you really don't need Sub Saver on.
No, you don't. So, like, honestly, swim speed just so you can get out of places and into places really quick with that ninja squid.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit of run speed in case you get trapped in enemy ink. Or ink resistance, there we go.
Yeah. The things I run on it, quick super jump, bomb defense, and ink resistance are just kind of good utility subs on everything.
Bomb defense is good, yeah.
I do go ninja squid and swim speed. I actually do play last ditch effort on it, but I don't think it's too necessary, especially with burst bombs.
Yeah.
What I play is actually drop roller instead of stealth jump because of that zip caster.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but as far as the I'm not on my main account right now, so let me look at some stuff.
You're on your Smurf account.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you pretty much covered most of it. I play comeback and quick respawn on it, so that because it is such an aggressive slayer, you're gonna want to go in and you're not always gonna live. So comeback and quick respawn, very good for those. But yeah, other than that, you pretty much nailed all that. The long distance combos coupled with sneaking up and getting one shot directs are are what makes that weapon so fun to me.
All right, what did you learn about the tri-stringer?
Yo, I freaking love the tri-stringer.
Damn straight, it's a good weapon.
I have played the tri-stringer quite a bit before, but the thing, I play it like a charger, and I know I cannot do that. It works for me occasionally, but it's not consistent enough. Your aim has to be godlike to hit directs with it consistently. What I learned is what you and Luna taught me, the chip damage, to keep up on single enemies, to help out your friends that are fighting enemies, and try to get that chip damage, try to shoot your bolts in front of them so when they explode, they're actually still hitting them and kind of blocking their path towards you. And yeah, I think one thing I could work on more is the sub weapon. I think coupling Toxic Mist with shooting from afar could really benefit me a lot, and I was trying to do it a little bit more at the end, but all in all, it's just an insanely fun weapon.
No, the Toxic Mist is insanely helpful. It is like it helps make the kit a lot. Like, I can't complain about the Toxic Mist. Like, I did say I do want the ink wall personally. I definitely cannot complain about Toxic Mist if you're especially if you're gonna go a more aggressive format. I definitely think that this is a weapon that can be played defensively and or aggressively, and done pretty well in both formats. But you basically hit it on the head. I think the only thing you gotta remember is every once in a while you gotta remember that you could go above, around, and crazy through walls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Which is very against normal Splatoon play, right?
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, you pretty much got it, though. The chip damage is important. You are there to support your teammates, and yeah, you will get your spots, yeah.
I'm really excited to get Thermal Ink on this account.
Thermal Ink is going to slap on this sucker. I'm gonna tell you that much.
It's so good. I've played it on my main, and mwah. Thermal Ink on Bloblobber, on Tri-Stringer, just fan-frickin-tastic.
Now, Thermal Ink does not activate on the explosion, only on the hit.
Yes, I remember you teaching me that when I was first inquiring about it.
Okay.
But I think I hit enough direct shots that it does a lot to benefit me.
Oh, it does. It does. Like, even if you only like. This is why I like half charge this shit most of the time. Just like,
oh yeah,
I only full charge when we have a full area of ink, and I feel comfortable enough to like basically be like, all right, time to snipe you. Get out of here. Time to snipe you. Get out 100%. Of here. All right, Enki, thank you for having me. And
thank you. That was insane.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. We'll have to do this again with you, the 10th Umbrella, and me, and whatever the next one is. From that, and we'll see what we could do about getting a group of people around for some conversations about death and world building in the future.
Conversations about death, that's right up my alley. Thank you for the game, Steph. Hope you have a great night.
And you as well. Oh wait,
later.
Let me put this little love emote, and then I'm gonna put a K emote.
Nice.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you guys later. All right.
Later.
Bye. All right, guys. That's it for the episode here. I hope you guys did sincerely enjoy. And Enki, thank you very much for joining on in with me. I had an absolute blast. I actually just love rambling and talking with people about stuff, so this was a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it with other people. This was Swapping Ink. If you guys like Swapping Ink, make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and tell me what you all think about it. Tell me what you think about the whole premise of Swapping Ink. I really thoroughly did enjoy it, and I hope you guys did too. Yeah, stay safe. Be Botanist Cool. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.